Social networking, that often tends to be a little bit of a struggle for banks. But often it's the thought of, what do we do with a bank's Facebook account, or what do we do with the bank's website, or should we have a Twitter account for the bank? Actually, those types of accounts that are owned by the bank, where the bank decides who's going to have access to update those, are very well controlled. Where the bank loses control is when employees may go out to their own Facebook pages or Twitter accounts or their own blogs and post things about the bank's employees, or the bank's customers. The bank has no control over that other than to roughly monitor what's going on and encourage people to report back when they're seeing misuse of those sites. So you need to remember that nothing you put out on the internet, on a blog, anything that you tweet, none of that is kept confidential. It's all out there. It can be searched, people can find it, and it never really goes away. So you should never ever post anything on your own sites about the bank, about other employees or customers. Even if you don't call that employee or that customer by name, often the likely about or who you're referring to. And that could create legal problems for the bank, as well as embarrassment, and it could, in some cases, result in disciplinary action for the poster if the information was just really inappropriate, particularly if it was about a customer and that customer saw it or got wind of it or was upset about something. Also, be very careful about who you friend out there on sites. LinkedIn, professional group, I tend to friend more people on LinkedIn if they appear to be real people that are maybe in a similar line of work that I am, but I don't know them personally. On Facebook, I wouldn't recommend ever friending anyone that you don't know personally. And even be careful about friending people who may appear to be your friends. I had a Facebook friend who I thought we were friends, and then he sent me another invite. I just thought, oh, he must have unfriended me at some time, but now he wants to friend me again. And so I went ahead and friended him, and then immediately started getting these odd messages from this person that got me very suspicious. Went out there and looked, and what had happened was someone else had taken a snapshot of his profile. It was him in the picture. I went to his page. It looked like all of his pictures of his family. It was all of his information, but they had changed that name on that account just ever so slightly so they could set up a new one, and it was not that person. It was somebody that was trying to get information about me, potentially to conduct some kind of fraud.